Shalom, everyone. I'm going to be reading the first book of Adam and Eve, chapter 11 and 12. Then Adam and Eve felt themselves burning with thirst and heat and sorrow. And Adam said to Eve, "We shall not drink of this water, even if we were to die. O Eve, when this water comes into our inner parts, it will increase our punishments and that of our descendants." Both Adam and Eve then went away from the water and drank none of it at all, but came and entered the cave of treasures. But when in it Adam could not see Eve, he only heard the noise she made. Neither could she see Adam, but heard the noise he made. Then Adam cried in deep affliction and beat his chest, and he got up and said to Eve, "Where are you?" And she said to him, "Look, I am standing in this darkness." He then said to her, "Remember the bright nature in which we lived when we lived in the garden. O Eve, remember the glory that rested on us in the garden. O Eve, remember the trees that overshadowed us in the garden while we moved among them. O Eve, remember that while we were in the garden we knew neither night nor day. Think of the tree of life from below which flowed the water and that shed lustre over us. Remember, O Eve, the garden land and the brightness thereof. I think of that garden in which was no darkness while we lived in it, whereas no sooner did we come into this cave of treasures than darkness surrounded us all around, until we can no longer see each other, and all the pleasures of this life has come to an end. This is chapter 12. And before I go on, that word that I said that was luster or something like that was spelled, let's see, where was it? Lustre. That's how it was spelled. Okay, I'm going to go on to chapter 12. Then Adam beat his chest, and he and Eve, and they mourned the whole night until the crack of dawn. And they sighed over the length of the night in Ma'azia. And Adam beat himself and threw himself on the ground in the cave from bitter grief, and because of the darkness, and lay there as dead. But Eve heard the noise he made in falling on the ground, and she felt about for him with her hands, and found him like a corpse. Then she was afraid, speechless, and remained by him. But the merciful Yahuwah looked on the death of Adam and on Eve's silence from fear of the darkness, and the word of Elohim came to Adam and raised him from his death and opened Eve's mouth that she might speak. Then Adam stood up in the cave and said, "O Elohim, why has light departed from us and darkness covered us? Why did you leave us in this long darkness? Why do you plague us like this? And this darkness, O Yahuwah, where was it before it covered us? It is because of this that we cannot see each other. For so long as we were in the garden, we neither saw nor even knew what darkness is. I was not hidden from Eve, neither was she hidden from me, until now that she cannot see me, and no darkness came over us to separate us from each other. But she and I were both in one bright light. I saw her, and she saw me. Yet now, since we came into this cave, darkness has covered us and separated us from each other, so that I do not see her, and she does not see me. O Yahuwah, will you then plague us with this darkness?" Shalom.